Hello, hello, welcome back, welcome back. I'm here to show you the teacher workshop that I did over the past couple of days. The 1,000 subscriber video is already up and running. I hope you guys enjoy that. The pop-up pantry video is already up and running. You guys are going to see me with the same outfit. I had to take out the Eagles hat. My hair was pulling on my hair. You're going to hear the fan on because it's Saturday. I got music blasting on both houses. You guys know how it is. Dawson is knocked out. So for some of you who don't, before my husband got sick, I worked in daycare for 9 years, certified, graduated. You have to be certified to work with small children. I worked there for 9 years. It was a DIFUS facility. We worked from newborns, from preemie all the way to 8 to 10 year old children. You must be certified, all that. And till this day, I've kept up with my CPR classes, which I just did 3 days ago. I never let that go because given my husband's medical condition and anything, CPR is very important. It's very easy. And you should never let those credentials go because you never know. You could be on a bus, you can be traveling, you could be anywhere in your house with your kids, your grandkids, your neighbor, anywhere. You can be anywhere and somebody needs CPR. And if you have your credentials with you, you are allowed to perform that. If you don't, you could be in legal troubles. So that's why I always have it because with my husband, uh, illness, I've never let that go. I went, it was easy, and thank God it was free. In some places, you have to pay up to $250. And again, with me being in ministry, and I work with small children because all the members at my church are elders. They're elders, they're past 60, 70, 80. We have a 90-year-old, God bless her heart. And nobody can take care of the kids. And we have, the grandparents are bringing their kids. So we have kids ranging from a 2-year-old all the way to a 13-year-old. So I'm the teacher. So God forbid something happens. We need to make sure that somebody knows CPR in the building. Everything falls on me. Hello, hello, welcome to the live. So of course, I always let that go. The church didn't even, and somebody in there must be certified. Hello, hello, hello. So I went to the workshop and they were, of course, it's back to school. In order for the kids, like I said, Saturday, the Malcolm Jenkins was amazing. Let me walk you through that. I couldn't take pictures because it was downpouring from 5 a.m. all the way to like 4 p.m. It was drenched. I mean, we were completely soaked. Like I said in the previous video, I called my students. I told their parents about it. I don't know if some of them did go. I couldn't be there because I went, but I could not pick up their your uniforms and stuff because the student must be there. But 3 of my kids did go along with me and got their back to school supplies. They got brand new book bags. They got trapper keepers. They got notebooks. They got all that Mama Jamma, and all that was through the Malkins Foundation. I mean, everybody had food. Everybody got, they had barbers there, professional barbers there. They had about 6 or 7 of them under tents. They had electrical plants there. Everyone's getting a clean haircut, girls, boys. I mean, amazing. Everything was completely free. Well, inside the building where I went for the workshop, I got certified, and I'm going to show you what I got. They had so many more, but again, it was first come, first serve. And this is what I got. So this is going to go inside the church bin. When I have the kiddos, I have the kids 3 times a week. So the brilliant deep rebuilding the world's coral reef. So it's just an educational for them to learn about the ocean. They had a ton of this book. This is, I got the SB&F Prize finalist. So it's a new artist. I mean, they had a ton, a ton. Barnes and Nobles was there. They had about 7, 8 trucks full to the brim with brand new books. And speaking as of right now, we have 7 schools that are open as we from 10 a.m. all the way to 6 p.m. They have food, ice cream, back to school and the same event as I'm talking to you. So there's no excuse. No kid should not have their uniforms, their sneakers. They had uniforms for the first serve, back to school, everything as we're speaking as of right now. So I put all the information all over the blogs. I shared with friends and family. So anybody can go, they can go. The trash resolution, so breaking the waste down, teaching the kids how to recycle, don't throw away in the trash bag. We recycle. We've been recycling for years. I got to meet the artist of this. She actually gave me this bag. And it has nothing to do with the book. It's just the bag that she's promoting. And then in here, she gave me some crayons for the kiddos. And then her name is Dr. De Pontes Senec, and it's Charging Spirit. She actually created this coloring book, but inside the coloring book, she is not only a doctor, she's also a chef. That's her. And she did a coloring book with all her mamas. So I believe she is from Europe. And she did an amazing coloring book with all the recipes from her mama, meaning grandma. So her grandmom's old recipes, she got in here. So I seen apple pie. I want to say, is she from Europe? Native American cuisine, family market, and which is called the Garden State. So she is Lily, but her grandmom is from Native American. Okay. So, and they got the potato salad, fried chicken, corn pudding. So she's from the South. Zucchini squash bread. Squash. Squash. Oh my goodness. It's when you break the chicken and butter it and you plat it out like a butterfly. Can't even pronounce that word. So super, super grateful. And then just beautiful, like the pumpkin, the tomatoes. I mean, just Maryland, Virginia, Delaware. I mean, just beautiful. And all her history is in here. She gave me, I told her I had 4 kids always show up, but in total it's about 8. So she gave me 4 packs of crayons, 2 packs each. You know, super, super cute. Super, super grateful. What else is on here? That's, and then in another truck, I got a college bound citizen. These are because they were 2-pack. So I got them in there. Super, super grateful because shout out to the teachers. There's a reel going around on here. How much you spend on school supplies. Believe me, some of these parents don't even have it. So I strive to do, you know, and teacher-wise, when you say, how are you a teacher to school? When they come, some of them have not done their homework yet. So in the hour or 2 that I'm there, I try to help them with their homework if I can. And also I'm preaching them the Bible, because kids get really, they get bored, they get tired, they don't know what to do at church. They're not walking around church. The church is a sacred place. And you're not playing in the bathroom. You're not texting on your phone. You're not gum. It's a sacred place. So I'll read the Bible, and we have workbooks for them that come with the Bible, children's version, of course. We can color, we can do arts and craft, but the first thing is I focus if they did their homework. They need help with the homework if I am allowed, because I ask the parents first. And the thing the parents do, they just dump the whole book bag on me. So it's just, you know, meaning, and remember, church starts at 7:30, school's out at 2:30. They have enough time to do their homework before we get to church. And I put them to pray first. We pray first. I do take them a snack every single time. I always buy extra cereal, every extra milk out of pocket. The church doesn't do any of that. This is me. This is me. I don't the parents for anything. So I can just imagine what these teachers are going through, that they have to buy workbooks. So she gave me 4 packs. I put this in the treasure bin, because I always had a treasure bin. So I got bubbles in there. I got 2 pens. One says hope, which I love. You know, cancer awareness is coming on. And then I have one that says Start Healthy. I love it. And I always need a pen. So that was that. I have a whole bunch of coloring pages that they love. The little ones love is a scavenger hunt. So what I do is they gave me this. But the thing is, when they give you this, you are to make copies. They can give you 50, 60 copies. And copies are expensive. Like, there's no more penny, 2 pennies at Staples. Copies at Staples are about 25 to 35. And if you want it in color or you want it bigger print, you want it in a font size, it can range about $2 to $3 per copy. So they gave me a scavenger hunt color. Can you find all 15? Color check. How to call, how to start CR, how to call 911. This is a very important one. I do this every year with them. Christmas, I saved this one for Christmas. Read, dream, and share. This is for like who's starting. So just a bunch. They have one for Thanksgiving. They have one for end of summer. I Spy. This helps them, you know, they have to locate the missing piece. Like, where's Waldo? You remember that? Oh my God, I remember that. You know, Save the Planet and stuff like that. So just, I'll keep this during the year, and I out of my pocket, I'll make this. So that's one, and then they gave me a little bag. They gave me ice pack, so I'll put this in the freezer just in case they got a little boo-boo. So it's jelly-like now. I'll put that in the freezer, and it turns into ice. I got a magnetic that goes on my desk, because I do have a desk. Another pen. You can never go wrong. I got measuring spoons. I'll keep this here. This was from one of the food trucks that they bring out, like little bits of watermelon. And I got a new pair of measuring spoons. Or I can put this where they can play with their baby dolls. I'll put that in the treasure chest. What else? Oh, this is very important. Sanitizer. I have one for them and one for me. This, I got this for my husband. They gave me this. This is like a magnetic. It comes off. But I also use it if one of the little kids needs help with their colors. So it's all some of the colors there. And I'll just help them with the colors. Depending on what's needed this year. This, they said it was bubbles. But as you can see, it is empty. So I'm trying to visit that they made a mistake. Because it's brand new, unopened. If they made a mistake or they dripped it, or is it that I'm supposed to make my own bubbles? So I don't know what that's about, but that's what it is. I got 2 fidget spinners from the Phillies. So I'll keep this in the treasure chest. Look how beautiful. It's coming out blue there. It's like a gray here, like a gray and red. It is coming out blue there. I always have prizes for them for their birthday, or they made an A on the test. I have the Team Una, Horn, and Wally. These are all brand new books from Barnes & Noble. We were so grateful, because I always tell them to read. I always teach them how to first the Bible. Bible is very important. 1 second. And you can never go wrong. I got another pen. This one, I didn't even see this. I got another pen here. Oh, this is beautiful. I like that one. There's all my pens from last year were gone. If I get a baby starting, I got a sippy cup. And I'll disinfect and wash everything. I got another sanitizer for small hands. And then I had to show my credentials, of course. Once I finished the CPR. I got a letter opener, which is much needed. There's the other fidget. And they gave me this. Beautiful. It's like the leather. So I can keep track of everybody. When they came, they didn't come. If I need to buy something. So, so far I got juice for this week. For next week, I have juice. I have 10 Capri Suns. I have 20 packs of cookies. I have Rice Krispies, and I have some fruit cups so far. So those, so far I have a brand new calendar, and I have a bunch of pencils. I refilled their crayons, and I'm so glad that they all got their school supplies. So this is just me being at the at the church. I can only imagine the teachers at a high school, teachers being at a elementary school, preschool. Believe me, when I was in daycare, baby wipes, diapers, and remember, I worked for DIFUS, so DIFUS, had a special fund for that. But my boss had to go out. I remember her going out on a weekly basis. She had to buy this, and we had to clean and disinfect. Oh, and I saw I have gloves. I have a first aid kit that I had to go through and all. And the pastor was like, "Oh my God!" And I was like, "No, you have to make sure." And we even have a first aid kit for the church members upstairs for the adults. So there you go. So it's something that you guys go to work and you guys go here and you guys go there, and sometimes you don't even know if your employer has these things for you. God forbid somebody gets hurt on the job. Yes, you on 911, but by the time the ambulance get there, what are you guys doing? If you get hurt, what are your co-workers doing for you? Is there band-aids? Is there a headrest? Does somebody stop breathing? Can somebody perform accurately CPR on you to save your life until the ambulance get there? People get up and have to go to work. I have to go to work. I have to go to work. But are you secure at your workplace? Because it's something that people leave in the back of their mind, and it's something that people foresee. They don't foresee it, and it's things that like that. I was very cautious when my kids went to school. My kids are out in the workforce now, and my kids know. My kids have their first aid kit, even if it's little, made up from dollars. They got a first aid kit in their car. They know how to disinfect their hands, wash your hands after every, you have to be mindful. After 2020, whoever didn't wake up, they need to wake up. I mean, hello. Everybody was talking when we were in diapers. Oh, something big is coming. Safe food, safe food. And people joking around. No, that's a lie. And look what happened in 2020. And now they're talking about something else coming out. So just be mindful. Even if it's you, even if they call you crazy, even if they call you exaggerated, you can't be too careful. Do you have escalators? Do you have to walk up steps? Can somebody trip and fall? God forbid. Do you have a tourniquet, to hold it in place until the ambulance come? Somebody can pass out, hit their head. Be mindful of your surroundings, because you don't know what you need at the moment. You need to be prepared. And these employers, work to 9 to 5, 20 hours a week, 60 hours a week, 80. But do they have a first aid kit available to you? If somebody sliced their wrist or sliced their finger open and you need something to stop the bleeding, do you? So just be mindful. This is very important, especially if you're a mom and you have kids. Be very, very mindful. I'm very careful with my kids, and our church is 3 floors high. So we have an upper, we have medium, and then we're in the basement. So we have all those stairs. We have all those tiers that we have to take care of. I can only imagine schools, Of course, we've been inside a school building. You know how it is. So I'm going to leave it here and then come back with the update. Yes, you have to be prepared in cases. I try to come to you guys real, because a lot of people foresee, even in your house, God forbid, how many times peeling potatoes with a knife. Listen, you guys see me that I'm very awkward with this. This happened to me. Look at my finger. Look at the size of this finger. Look at the size of this one. Me and my husband bought a security gate. And thunderstorm came, blustering winds. We were almost done. I mean, it came out of nowhere. And the door slammed on my finger and it chopped it off. I had nothing here. By wind blowing and tornadoes coming at us, he had to take me to the hospital. I was 3 days in the hospital. I lost half of my finger. You can see it there. I have no nail. I have nothing. He was using his belt. The neighbor jumped through the fence. he used his shoelaces and bless his heart. He used his shoelaces. He tied my hand together to stop the bleeding. I had another neighbor bring me gauzes, and we were fighting against the wind because they came out of nowhere. And listen, look, putting a security gate, and that tornado warning came out of nowhere. It's never happened here in Jersey, and I lost my half my tip finger by doing that. So it's happened to me. So what I'm telling you, it's happened. It's happened. So I'm very, very I'm glad because I couldn't move it. It was months. I went to depression. I'm a baker, I'm a cook and all, and my finger, I would never have this finger like this again. As you can see, I'm missing it. But, and you know, be careful with the kids watching the video. I don't want to freak them out. But, you know, my friend made me little funny gloves because it was the Christmas season, because I went through a bad depression when it came to this, and I couldn't move this. These two fingers stopped moving for like 6 or 7 months. Like I couldn't do anything with these two fingers, and the pain and the surgery that to do, because it was just horrible. So I'm telling you, and I was here and I'm always prepared. Yes, I had alcohol. They kept pouring the bottle of alcohol, but that just went. And thank God he used his shoelaces to stop the bleeding until we got to the hospital, which is 10 minutes away. And it happened to me. So imagine if you're anywhere else. So let me leave it here. And that was the blessing. I'm so glad. And I use everything. They love to read books. They love to doodle. And I have pens. I have pencils. Everybody got their book bags. I'm so happy. And school started already for 3 of them. One of them starts this Monday. So pray for all my kiddos. They all go back to school. One of them's in high school. And he's stressing because he's like, oh my God. I'm like, you're going to be fine. You're doing good. He's in a soccer team and all. Like, focus on your studies first and leave the game later, because they focus so much on sports. If you don't have that degree and that certificate, the sports means nothing at the end. So let me leave it here and I'll come because I got to charge my phone. And I love you all. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, TSM Rapper. Thank you all watching on replay. Thank you all for the love and support. And I love you all. Thank you. God bless. Be safe out there.